All right, boys and girls. So the next passage we're going to read is on page 12, The Snake and the Charmer by Sylvester Capello. You have probably viewed the following scene in a movie or on TV. A snake charmer sits in front of a straw basket and plays a flute-like instrument. Suddenly, from inside the basket, a long hooded cobra rises up. As the snake charmer plays the music, the cobra sways back and forth. It does not try to attack the snake charmer. Instead, the snake appears to be swaying in rhythm to the music. In reality, nothing could be further from the truth. The cobra is quite deaf. It has no ears and can only sense vibrations in the ground. What the cobra sways to is not the music. It sways to the motion of the flute that the snake charmer moves back and forth as he plays. The cobra is trying to get into position to strike at the flute. However, as long as the snake charmer keeps the flute in motion, the snake cannot attack. The Indian cobra is a favorite of snake charmers because daylight interferes with the snake's ability to strike. At night, however, the Indian cobra is extremely dangerous and more accurate. Cobras don't normally attack people, however. Instead, they go after frogs, fish, birds, and small mammals. Let's take a look. It says close reader habits. Think about the main idea of the passage or what it mostly tells about, or remember what the author wants all readers to grasp. Then underline key details that support the main idea. So, explore what is the main idea of the science article and how is it supported by key details about the cobra. So we have to complete this chart below that shows that the cobra is not really charmed by the snake charmer. So we have to figure out the main idea. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to see if you can figure out the main idea. So I'm going to write the main idea, and I believe the main idea is going to be a cobra does not sway to the flute music. And you may copy as well. And we have to figure out two key details because one has already been provided for us. And let's see what they have. Key detail. The cobra sways to the motion of the flute as the snake charmer moves back and forth. That was in the passage. So we'll go back in the passage and try to figure that out. I'm going to give you 10 seconds in order to try to figure where that is located in the passage. All right, so we're going back in the passage. The cobra sways to the motion of the flute as the snake charmer moves back and forth. Let's see. Right here. We're underlining this one. That's what they already have for us. So let's figure out if we can come up with another key detail that's going to support our main idea. A cobra does not sway to the flute music. Let me go look. Oh, look. In reality, nothing could be further from the truth. The cobra is quite deaf. Let's go ahead and underline that as well. And that can be another key detail. So we can write it over here. The cobra is quite deaf. And let's see if you can find another key detail. I'll give you about 15 seconds. So go ahead and underline it in the passage, and then let's pause to see if you have it correct. Okay, so my other key detail, and I hope you all have it as well, it does not try to attack the snake charmer. Instead, the snake appears to be swaying in rhythm to the music. It appears to be swaying. So a key detail, the cobra tries to get into position to strike, but the flute keeps moving. All right, so I hope you all finish writing down the main idea and the two key details, because we're going to keep moving, and our next story is going to be on page 14, and that's Lending an Ear.